My name is Danny Morell. I am the president and founder of Intero Real Estate Services here in Southern California, and we've got two offices. We've actually got three offices now, one in Rancho Cucamonga, La Quinta, and Downey. Part of my story and part of how I got here is that, I can remember back when I was a young guy and I had a choice to make. And it was either I was going to go and do what I saw most of the people around me do, which was, get a typical working environment, or I thought to myself, what am I going to do to buy my mom a house by the time I was 21? That was my whole goal back then. And so I thought to myself, the only way I'm going to do this is to get into business. So I started my first business by the time I was 18, like literally 2 weeks out of high school. And then after that, I saved up some money. I was actually a tortilla delivery man, believe it or not. I saved up some money. And in saving up some money, I went to a real estate agent and I said, hey, I'm getting ready to buy my mom a house. I know I'm only 21 years old, but I really want to do this. What do I have to do? And as he starts talking to me, the next question out of my mouth is like, hey, so how do you like real estate? And is there a business in this? Because I was just hungry. I was just this young, wide-eyed kid that wanted to make a difference, Next thing you know, at the time, I'm working 6 days a week in my business and part-time at a health food store. And I say, hey, I'm available Sundays. I'll tell you what, I don't want you to pay me a thing. I want to go work for you for free. I just want you to teach me what to do. Because I really, really believe that there's more value in learning sometimes than in money, because the knowledge you get, you can apply it and take it anywhere. Fast forward to that, I'm 27 years old. Selling 150 homes a year, making over $1 million. Life is great. And then I decided to myself, this real estate stuff is cool, but I want to go and I want to coach and train people. So I opened up a coaching company, and we literally get about 480 coaching clients within 1 year that are paying us on a monthly basis to teach them how to expand their businesses, expand their mindset, expand their thoughts. I'll never forget, we would do amazing 2 and 3 day seminars. Our last seminar was in Coronado. We had about 100 realtors and lenders on the beach at 5 in the morning, watching the sunrise, doing meditation, doing exercise. I hired a personal trainer for them to be there at the seminar. And those were just great life-changing events. And then the market changed. And when the market changed, I can honestly say that I accept full responsibility for what happened. I don't believe I had made wise financial decisions with my spending habits. And I wasn't ready for that at the time. So company literally fell apart, and I was forced to leave the industry for about 2 years or so. And then I came back. And when I came back as a salesperson, just to kind of, put food back on the table and, just kind of get my feet wet a little and believe in myself again. Because one of the things that happened is during the crash in the market, I lost absolutely everything. Nothing was left. There was times where we didn't even know how we were going to eat. And I needed to rebuild my self-esteem. I needed to rebuild my belief in myself. As positive as a guy that I am, when you lose everything, trust me, it'll make you test some of the beliefs that you have in yourself, And so I went out, and in 6 months, cold turkey, I think I sold like 30 houses. Got our family back up and, squared away. And at that point was a pivotal decision. And I think that's where this all came about. I asked myself, what are you going to do with the rest of your life? And there was the money decision. And the money decision was go back to selling real estate, because I know how to do that like the back of my hand, and I knew I could immediately make a lot of money. But then there was the what's your purpose decision. And I couldn't get out of my mind those events, those seminars that we had, the people running on the beach, people saying, I used to sell 10 houses, now I sell 40, and I do it in less time, and the cards I would get and the thank you notes and all of that stuff, that just kept popping out in my mind. It was as if God was saying, don't forget that you have the ability to inspire people. And I thought to myself, I know what I'm going to do. I don't want to go back to coaching because I've got 2 young kids and I don't want to travel all over the place anymore. but I'm going to open up a real estate company. And I'm going to open up a real estate company that is going to change lives. As a matter of fact, I'm going to open up a real estate company that has a focus on coaching, developing, helping, inspiring people to be their best that happens to sell real estate. And I think that's why Intero is growing so fast right now, is because we're not the kind of place that just says, you know, there's your desk, go get them. We truly believe in people. We help them believe in themselves. And then through the experience that I have, we help them see what it takes to grow their businesses. So I had a very clear vision for Intero when I started. And it was to be a change agent. I have a little bit of a problem in that I think really, really big. So I always picture whatever I do, I picture it leaving a legacy. When I'm gone, I want people to be able to think back and go, you know what? No matter what that guy did or whatever the case may be, he had some crazy ideas, but man, that guy impacted my life and here's how he did it. And so that was my vision. My vision was, it was based around people, because I have been through so many events, so many seminars, so many coaches. I've literally spent hundreds of thousands of dollars to make myself a better person. And I know the impact of that. And I also know that there's a lot of people out there that are afraid to invest in themselves. And so I thought to myself, what if I do that for them? What if I bring people into an environment where there aren't any egos, where everyone's supportive, where everybody loves each other, and where there's just people that are growing for one common cause, and that's to live a life of abundance, Oh, and we happen to sell real estate, you know what I mean? And I thought to myself, what if that were to happen? And I knew the answer. I knew that we were going to be the #1 company in Southern California, because I just don't know, or I haven't seen, and I visited so many offices, I just don't know or haven't seen any office that does what we do the way we do it, and that can truly look someone in the eye and say, you are going to have a better business by the time you leave here. And that vision has become a reality. Some of the steps I've taken is, #1, I've put people in front of money. You can sell 150 homes a year, 200 homes a year. If you got a big ego and you got a chip on your shoulder and you're not willing to be a part of a community, this is not the place for you. We stay committed to our training programs. We do that in a lot of different ways. Our role plays, we exercise together, we do all kinds of stuff together just to help people get out of the box and start really believing in their true destiny and their true purpose. And some of the amazing stories that we have, we have agents that literally come in my office, they meet with me. Making a change from another real estate company is a little bit of a scary thing, but they meet with me and I can see it in them. I can literally see them. I can think of Camilo, for example. I remember the day where, he's selling 7 houses a year, and he's just kind of complacent, just hanging out. And I think he did 7 houses within the first 2 months of being here. And that's not one story. There's 20 stories like that here. And that to me means that our vision is true. It's happening. It's literally happening, and that is freaking exciting to me.